And in the meantime, I'm just gonna let it run as it is right now. And then we're gonna get started in just a moment. Hope everyone's doing all right. My nervous system is slowly regulating again after trying to figure this all out. And that's okay. It's always good practice to keep calm during stressful moments. And I had everything like perfectly set up like half an hour before I was meant to go live. Everything was set up and I was chilling out. And then and then technology here in Instagram just doesn't seem to be working for whatever reason. So apologize the lower quality here in Instagram, but we are doing really well on YouTube. Anyway, hope you're doing well on this Tuesday. Also, for all my queer friends out there, happy Pride Month. Happy Pride. June is all about queer pride. It looks like I'm going to be going to Lisbon Pride, to the parade on Saturday, I believe. So that should be fun. And otherwise, let's just not waste any more time and get started. For those of you that are new here, maybe this is your first time joining us for our live session, Breathwork for Nervous System Regulation. One of the reasons that I run these sessions, I mean, for one, I love teaching. I love running these sessions. I love coming together. I love sharing the breath. But one of the main reasons is that most of us have quite dysregulated nervous systems. Most of us live quite stressful lives, and I just want to contribute to a more regulated world. And what regulating breathwork does, right? Conscious regulating breathwork. It sends signals of safety to your body, right? So with the practice that we do here in our weekly sessions, it's almost like you're whispering to your body, hey, you're safe, all good, right? So when we intentionally slow down and deepen our breath, especially when we're breathing through the nose and using our diaphragm and, just being really present with our breath, and we're feeling grounded in our bodies, we stimulate the parasympathetic branch of our nervous system, right? Specifically the vagus nerve. So just think rest and digest mode, and it's basically the opposite of fight or flight, the opposite of mobilization, activation. And that this signal of safety, it cascades through your entire system. And so your heart rate slows down, your muscle tension releases, your digestion increases. I used to have massive digestive issues because I had a really dysregulated nervous system, and I had a really dysfunctional breathing pattern. I was chest breathing and breathing way too fast. I was also mouth breathing a lot. It was not good. So anyway, what we're doing here is we are sort of throwing out an anchor and showing our body, hey, we're safe, we're good, okay? And so that's what these sessions are for. And so for those of you that are new here, our practice session is usually around 20 minutes long, and we usually start out with a bit of a somatic practice to really ground down in our bodies. Then we're gonna shift into our breathing sequence, which today is going to be, first we're gonna do a 3-part breath. So that means we breathe into our belly, then we breathe into our chest on one inhale, and then we're gonna exhale all the way out, nice and long exhale. And then we're gonna do some box breathing, where we breathe around the box. And then we're gonna do a couple rounds of humming. Okay? Now, towards the end, there's gonna be time for shares, for questions. And just a reminder for those of you on Instagram, I had issues streaming to Instagram, but I am streaming here on YouTube. So if you want to have a better streaming experience, better sound, and some music in the background, then hop on over to YouTube. Just find me via my name, Connie Bazalski, and yeah, I'm right here. For some reason, technology is not on my side today, and I'm gonna keep going no matter what, even if there's only one person doing the practice. But we are 10 people here on YouTube, so that's awesome, and we are 8 people here on Instagram. And generally, it is easier to stream on YouTube than it is to Instagram. Just the whole setup is much easier to manage on YouTube. So maybe in the future, we're only going to be doing YouTube live streams. Maybe. We'll see. I think it'd be easier to just do one platform rather than trying to do both, even though it worked out just fine last week. So last call for everyone on Instagram, if you want to have a better sound audio experience, come on over to YouTube. And otherwise, we're gonna get started. Debbie Fire, technology presents us with all sorts of lessons in acceptance and adaptability, doesn't it? It does. Oh my God. Felix, what's up? And yeah, happy Pride, my friends. All right, so we're gonna get started. Sylvia, good to see ya. We're gonna get started. I just feel like everyone that tunes in on Instagram is gonna be like, what's going on here? This all looks different. This all sounds different. But I don't know. Oh, wait. Let me hop over. I'm gonna just leave this in the chat on Instagram. Hop over to YouTube and find my stream over there. There we go. I think that should work. All right, Nancy says it's all good. Yeah, you know, when it comes to my live streams, I am a bit of a perfectionist. I can't lie. All right, so let's get going. Find a comfortable seat. And whenever you're ready, you can gently close your eyes. And then as you're closing your eyes and you're going inwards, just taking a moment to check in with your intention of showing up and doing the practice. What made you want to be here today for our practice? Then let's take a couple slow breaths to get started. After your next exhale, slow breath in through the nose. Short pause at the top. And a long exhale out the mouth. Good. And again, just like that. Nice and slow breath in. Extra sip at the top. Short pause. And a long sigh out the mouth. Really letting go. Sinking into your seat just a little deeper. Tuning in with your current state, how you're arriving for our practice. Just noticing the quality of your presence, the quality of your attention. Just see if you're scattered or focused. What's the quality of your thoughts? Good. And then checking in with your posture. Notice how you're sitting. Maybe you can just make yourself a little more comfortable. Still want to be present. Even if you hear loud noises in my background. See how present you can be. Maybe what posture can help you. Want to make sure that your chin is slightly tucked. Make sure your tongue is resting on the roof of your mouth. There's a slight gap between your upper and lower jaw, but your lips are touching. Good. Then check in with your overall mood, with your emotional tone that's present inside of you. Noticing any physical sensations. Simply observe what's present. Allowing everything to be right here. I'm noticing that there's a bit of activation because of the background noise. And that's okay. The activation is allowed to be there. And then relax your forehead. Relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders. And soften your belly. And slowly bring your awareness to your breathing. And just notice how your breath is flowing. How is your breath flowing? We're not trying to change our breath just yet. We're just observing our bodies breathe themselves. How is your body breathing you? What is moving? Just staying present with your breath. It's with you all day long, all night long. Whether you're awake or asleep, whether you're conscious or not, it's always there. And then let's bring our breath down low, so that with every inhale, your lower ribs and belly, they expand a bit. With every exhale, they come back in. Slow breaths in and out through the nose. Breathing low. If you like, you can place both hands on either side of your lower ribs. Inhale, open and expand. Lower ribs and belly expand. Exhale, relax and let go. Lower ribs and belly. Come back in. Just feeling that somatic feedback in your hands. You want the initiation of the movement when you inhale. You want it to start right there where your hands are, around your lower ribs. That's where your diaphragm is. You want about 70-80% of movement around your lower rib area and your belly, about 20-30% up in your chest. That's it. If you like, you can bring your hands back down. Have them rest in your lap. Just enjoying this kind of breath. Feeling your seat, feeling your legs, feeling your feet, connection to the ground as you keep breathing in this way. This, in my opinion, is the 80-20 of breathing, of functional breath work. Diaphragmatic breathing, slow breaths, in and out the nose. You can practice this anywhere, anytime. Alright, we're going to shift into our 3-part breath. So as a reminder, we're going to breathe into our belly first, then into our chest. This is one inhale, and then we're going to exhale nice and long. It's all through the nose. We're going to do it really slowly, okay? Nice and slow. So I'm just going to demonstrate a couple times. It's like this. Inhale into the belly. Inhale into the chest. Long exhale. Okay, inhale belly. Inhale chest. Long exhale. And then do it with me. Inhale belly. Inhale chest. Long exhale. Inhale belly. Inhale chest. Long exhale. Take it easy. Inhale belly. Inhale chest. Long exhale. You don't need to take big breaths. Take it easy. Inhale belly. Inhale chest. Long exhale. Keep going and find your rhythm here. Inhale belly. Inhale chest. Long exhale. Inhale belly. Inhale chest. Long exhale. Inhale belly. Inhale chest. Long exhale. Good. Keep going. You don't have to take big breaths here. Just focus on breathing into your belly first and then breathing into your chest. And then a nice, long, slow exhale. That's it. Really good. Inhale belly. Inhale chest. Long exhale. Good. You can even count the exhale and make sure you're exhaling for about 4, 5, or even 6 seconds. Take a little break after the first inhale into the belly, then into the chest. Again, short pause, and then a nice long exhale, 4 to 6 seconds. You got this. Beautiful. Okay. And then after your next round, you can slowly come back to your natural breath. And let's just take a little break here and just notice how your body feels now compared to before. Notice what's present. Notice any shift. Good. And then we're gonna move into our box breathing. For that, just imagine a box in front of you. We're going to breathe in for 4 seconds. We're going to pause for 4 seconds. We're going to exhale for 4 seconds. We're going to pause for 4 seconds. Stay with your diaphragmatic breath, nice and low. It's nose breathing only. After your next exhale, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and pause, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, and pause, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, and pause, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4. Good. Keep going. A few more rounds. Staying connected, staying focused, staying present. You got this. Breathing around the box. Stay with your diaphragmatic breath. Stay connected to the lower part of your body as you're breathing. That means sensing your seat, sensing your legs all the way down to your feet, sensing the connection to the ground. Good. In for 4, pause for 4. Out for 4, and pause for 4. Really good. Beautiful. See just how much can you enjoy focusing on your breath, present in your body, just being here right now in this moment. This moment matters. And then after your next round, you can slowly come back to your natural breath. And again, taking a moment here to check in, notice how you're feeling. Notice any shift in your physiology, in your state of being, your state of mind. And then let's do a couple rounds of humming, just to round off our breathing sequence. Humming is basically the best way to activate our vagus nerve. So after your next exhale, take a slow breath in and then hum it out. And again, slow breath in. Last one, just like that. Inhale. Great. Coming back to your natural breath. Just feeling the echo of the humming in your body. Then if you like, you can join me for a moment of gratitude. Maybe you like to place your right hand on your heart. Just feeling what that's like to connect to your heart in this way. You can ask yourself, what am I grateful for today? What am I grateful for today? Just notice what comes up, how that gratitude feels in your body. How do you know you're feeling grateful? And then maybe you can allow that energy of gratitude to spread to the rest of your body, all the way down to your feet, all the way up to the crown of your head. Thank you, body. Thank you, breath. Thank you, heart, for beating. Thank you, community, for coming together to share the breath. Let's take one last conscious breath together. Nice and slow breath in. And a long sigh out. May we all be happy. May we all be well. May we all feel loved. May we all be at peace. And then you can slowly bring some movement back into your body, maybe a little stretch. And then gently fluttering your eyes open. Coming back into your space, just reorienting yourself to your space. Beautiful. All right, welcome back, my friends. Hope you enjoyed our practice today, despite my technical difficulties and some background drilling, which is perfect timing. I mean, there was no drilling all day, and then of course, while we are doing our practice, but those are the moments where we get to practice, to stay grounded, to stay connected to ourselves, and to just, you know, take it as it comes. At least that was my practice today. So thanks for following me over onto YouTube. This was fun. If you'd like, you can share in the chat how the practice went for you. How are you feeling now? Anything you're grateful for? I'd love to know. How you doing? And it's always nice to have a little share. And if you have any questions, now's a good time. I still have a minute or two. Julia, Vanita, what's up? Debbie Fire, that was a perfect reset. I feel like a new person. Thank you, Connie. Aw, wonderful. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. That's great. Nancy, awesome. Thanks for sticking with us here on Instagram. Julia, feeling very grounded and grateful. That's awesome. Yeah, love these sessions, love sharing the breath. It's always my favorite day of the week is Tuesday when we get together. Jutta, beautiful. Natalia, I see you. Great. All right. Well, I'm gonna head off into my evening, and I hope you're feeling a little more regulated, a little more balanced, a little more connected to yourself, to your body, to your breath. And let's see what next week brings in terms of technology. I'm gonna do another test for sure next week. But let's see how we keep this going. Are we gonna just stream to YouTube? Am I gonna try and get it all set up so that it works on Instagram and YouTube? We will find out, my friends. Next week, Tuesday, same time, same place. Well, we'll see. And otherwise, take care of yourselves. Share the breath. Share the message of the breath. Otherwise, take care. Bye.